Arnetta LaFleur, Assistant Public Relations and Communication Officer at the Guyana Power and Light Incorporated, GPL. In October, GPL is 22 years old. To commemorate our 22nd anniversary, we have effected a menu of activities. During October, it is also customary for GPL to recognize employees who have dedicated their services to the company since it transitioned from the Guyana Electricity Company to the Guyana Power and Light Incorporated. In this production, a few of those employees share their experiences at GPL. Let us take a look.
I've been working with the power company for 25 years. I started in 1996 with GEC, and then in 1999 when we made the transition to GPL, I was here, and I'm still here. Things were done a little differently back then. First of all, we didn't have as much in terms of the demand that we have in the system. At that time, when you were generating 59 megawatts in the peak, it was considered very high. That demand has doubled from then to now. Things were done differently back then, where we would have to, if there's a disturbance and we have to do load shedding, we'd have to scale the desk literally or run around the desk to get to the board to make the board to do load shedding in order to save the system from a shutdown and so on. Now that's different. We have on the frequency relays and things like that do that for us. Whereas we had to call each station to find out the level of voltage and things like that, we can do that by the click of a mouse at most of our substations and most of the stations now. It's been a change from then to now. A lot of things have changed. We've become more, modernized. I'd like to extend a happy anniversary to, the members of this company. It's been 22 years, and it's been a wonderful 22 years, and I'd like to see us continue in this vein.
I've been with the company for the past 25 years, being 3 years with GEC and the other 22 years with GPL. I would say that over the 25 years we've had a great progression, improvement in our system and everything we're doing. Back in the days when I started out, we had probably about 3 computer systems at our department. The disconnection list used to be prepared manually, queries being done manually. The cashiering system, that too had its own manual process along with it. But looking back then to now, we have come a far way. The introduction of CIS was a huge accomplishment coming on board with GPL. It made the system easier. The company has a face, and we are the face of the company, us the staff. So thank you very much for all the support, and to our valuable customers, we say thank you for your service and looking forward to continue serving you over the coming years.
I've been joining the company in 1999 July. It makes me 22 years as well. Certainly I would have seen tremendous progress, specifically as it relates to my department, which is the system planning and design department. I am fortunate to have been here from the formation of the department in 2001. Back in 2001, the design unit catered for the processing of small extensions to the network, to the line plant. The cost attached to such extensions were processed manually. So in other words, every bolt, nut and washer was manually computed. To date, we would have grown to the application of software. So by the click of a button, I can generate the estimate that is attached to a project. I see that as real progress. I would want to wish the management and staff of GPL happy 22nd anniversary.
I've been with GPL for the past 23 years. Years ago, we used to get the work done manually by using typewriter, fax machine, and these things. And with the advanced technology in GPL, we were able to acquire these by using the internet, where you would use the email, you would send correspondence via email to another department instead of taking these long hours to go out and get stuff done. New technology, we're able to implement folders in the system where you don't have to go and search for files in the filing cabinet. You would go on the system and you bring up a file or you type in a name and you get a file up right here, and then you can hit it off as an email and send it to somebody who needs it. My message to GPL is that I was inspired by the company's commitment, ensuring the customer satisfaction and the dedication the company shows towards their employees. I truly believe in the power of happy customers as well as happy employees.
I've been working with GPL just over 22 years. When I came to the system, it was GEC managing the system, and I can remember that we had an old GM generator set which used to provide electricity to the island of Wakanam. During this time, this service was not so reliable due to the frequent outages and long hours of downtime. So during that time, the resident was not so assured as to where GC was going. Then came GPL. After which, GPL immediately invested in new generator sets, and these sets bring great relief to the community because downtime and the outages and all these things was like a thing in the past. But 2014, GPL once again developed, and we switched from 16 hours to 24 hours of service. This brings great joy to everybody, including myself, because people came on the grid, people started to invest, and people's lifestyles just started to change. So over the years, we have shown great improvement as a company. My advice for the company is to keep trying for perfection. Let us have a state-of-the-art power stations and generation areas. Let's have a state-of-the-art whereby I would say investors can come to these areas and invest, create jobs for younger folks and so on.
I joined GPL as a management trainee in 1999. Over the years, there have been an increase in the deployment of network management support systems. Systems mainly like safety and quality management systems, geographic information system, and the supervisory control and data acquisition system, which have enhanced the efficiency and the effectiveness of the operations of the department. We would have also expanded and upgraded our transmission and distribution facilities and network. In doing so, we would have added in excess of 600 kilometers of transmission and distribution network. We would have upgraded more than 500 kilometers of distribution network. And we would have also converted, meaning frequency conversion. We converted from 50 to 60 hertz, more than 250 kilometers of distribution network. I would encourage GPL and I would support GPL in our drive to fulfill our vision, work closer with our stakeholders and shareholders to ensure that we achieve our strategic objectives.
There you've heard it from some of our long-serving employees. The Public Relations Unit would like to extend a happy 22nd anniversary to the management and staff of GPL. I am Renetta LaFleur. Thanks for watching.